Cool. Doug?
Yeah.
So, in terms of like social media and things like that, I really tried to stay away from doom scrolling and things that would allow me to doom scroll, because there's a lot of drinking and therapy that needs to go along with that. So what I did was I tried to find things that were really out of left field, positive. Like I went Fred Rogers with my shit, and so Jim Lee at the beginning did these really awesome drawings of just 60 drawings, and they were supposed to be auctioned off for comic shops, and they were supposed to help bring comic shops out from the red and things like that. And of course he's like a bigwig. He's like the bigwig at DC now, and of course he was a bigwig then anyway. So to do 60 drawings for over 60 days sounded really easy if he had the same pandemic everybody else had. Obviously he had a company to run, so he wasn't really able to do that. So it took him a little bit longer, but I really enjoyed the way he came up with all these different styles. He did nothing that you've ever seen in his comics he ever did twice in these 60 drawings. And I wanted to get a collection of them, but even when the collections were printed, they were printed in such a way where all the money from the books went straight to comic shops. Now, when I say comic shops, I'm not talking like the comic department in like Barnes and Nobles. I'm talking like the independent bookstores, okay? And so even then, and because he had control over that, and so that was great that he did that, but that means that people like me can't spend $1,000 on something like that, which is fine because that money went to where it needed to go. So that's fine. So I ended up just scouring the internet and following Jim on all these different things and finding those. I recommend everyone does that because it's very, very rewarding. And then I also did the same thing with Mike Mignola because he did auctions for a charity where I hope I'm getting this right, where it actually like fed people for the most part, homeless, the children, all kinds of whatever. Anybody that needed a meal, that's where it went to. And but he did all kinds of stuff, and all of his auctions went to that kind of thing. And then my absolute favorite thing about 2020 was Gorillaz Christmas special, impromptu Christmas special for their release that they did, and I'm wearing the sweater from that.
Oh.
Okay, choose Pazuzu. Okay, all right, and you all need to like YouTube that shit after we get done here, and watch the acoustic set at the end, and you'll see the best Christmas tree of all time, topped with the best upside down cross known to man. And it has the best version of "Don't Get Lost in Heaven" you will ever hear in your life, and I've seen them live, like twice already, and I will never back away from that statement. That's the best time. And then also the best version of Dracula. So I highly recommend that.